Sharks were good. We're in the legendary City Field in Clinton that, up until this turf went down, had the original turf from Schultz Watkins. Go, boys. They will unfortunately so without the services of Logan Balloon, who had shoulder surgery. Behind the wide. He's a dealt with some off-season drama because they've had basically a scandal that turned out not to be a scandal. They'd already fired the coach, already had some transfers. This is a Dragon team that's going to run a very pro-style offense. Against us, I feel like they're going to run a 5-man front linebacker. Possibly roll that strong safety. Possibly roll that strong safety up. Like you said, stack some options. Now,
I got to feed my baby. Don't look like I'm in the chicken fried man.
A long-standing rivalry. And up until the price here, we did not have a lot of acquisition. But, Coach Mark Campbell has not played the Dragons very often this year, but has a winning record.
We were talking before the game,
and your captains leading at the center of the field. The captain of the Dragons tonight are the MVPs from last week's CAC game, joining the Dragon captains.
That's not saying they're out of it yet, but I feel like even though they still have a large roster, I feel like they can match up best against. They're gonna very likely try to be with their offense and us. Granted, we're a methodical offense. It doesn't necessarily lend itself to quickness. That's not to say we don't have speed. I'm talking about how the plays will develop. Their plays will develop quickly. Our plays will develop in thought. Start kids from there, we'll call it.
Dragons win the toss, will elect to receive. Campbell County will be kicking off from the locker room.
Go, go!
The t-shirt for the game Roll. Isaac Mobley. And Judge Jordan County.
Of course, as you know, special teams are important.
Judge Darryl
This
Brown.
could easily set the money for that. Depending on how things go. Tackles out there. We're Lindsay. He's the quarterback. He's also an off tackler. That's a strange combo. It's bad. Gavin Owens out there. I think the legitimacy tackle. Last week against the Lions. Go, go!
Get off the ground, up at the time. You don't even know where you're going. Can't do my touchdown. What are you doing?
Deep man.
handoff for the Cougars.
Get down the field.
Campbell was another fantastic.
Landon Chapel on his phone. Campbell.
That was the special teams. His starter is not to be a Cougar student season. And it's by the variety of lightsabers I've seen in the crowd.
This
from the gate near the concession stand. You have a number of people blocked in. They need to be moved immediately. A red car and a white car directly across from the concession stand, blocking in the parking lot over there. Please move your cars immediately.
Oh, he touched it now! He touched it now!
Recovered by Campbell County.
I was
They're trying to be as awesome as possible. That's interesting to know.
Campbell County sends it out behind first and 10 at the Dragon 47. Rick on the side.
So it looks like they gave us about 2 yards on it. Second and 7. just lost it down. Mentally pressure sometimes. So if you can get that right, they can obviously get the ball.
Turn ready! Keep quiet!
We're back.
Alrighty, fans, we are back. Since it's about 7:22, I'm going to go ahead and go with our first trivia question. First trivia question of the night is, what year did the Cougars and Dragons first play?
Go, Dave!
What was the first year that Campbell County High School and Cook High School played each other in Off the brain.
Someone bring me a belt.
Listeners that cannot my mind.
Everything shows good here. Everything shows good here. Try it now.
Fans going to ask the trivia question. In what year did the Cougars and Dragons first play one another in football?
It's hooked in. Everything's hooked.
Young, pass incomplete.
Did we check the connectors down there? Check those connectors by your.
Go, boy! Go, dude!
Davidson on the carry. Luke Lindsay with the stop for Campbell County. Third down for the Dragons.
I've reconnected everything.
Number one's gonna do is block it. You got nothing to worry
Same one it is every single game.
Watch the ball! Watch the ball! Okay, fans, we're trying to work on our audio issues right now.
Unless those have gotten wet.
We're trying to give an audio check. Are we hearing anything?
It's good.
Are we good? Fans, we think we're back. The trivia question is, what year did Campbell County High School Cougars and the Dragons of Clinton first play football? It is 4th and about 2. This is they're probably going to try to draw us off sides.
There's the snap. Quarterback's going to keep it. Tries to pound his way down.
It's like a rugby scrum. And it is going to move the chains for the Dragons. Fans, there are 2 minutes and 10 seconds to go in the quarter. We've only had one guess on the trivia, but I'm assuming that's because of our audio issues. The trivia question is, what was the first year that Campbell County High School and Clinton High School played football? The one guess we had was 2016, and it is incorrect.
Quarterback around the end, fires into the end zone.
That was some good pass
coverage by
defense.
number 2.
That is Austin Jordan on the coverage. Austin has been a gem in this Cougar defense all year. 1986 is incorrect. What is the first year Campbell County High School and Clinton High School played football?
We've got a fan down here in the stands that knows the answer.
If nobody answers it by the half, I'm giving it
Hand
to
off
her.
up the middle to Clinton. He's got space.
Shoestring tackle.
Ankle tackled by Luke Lindsay.
Luke is kind of Mr. Everything on this team.
Touchdown saving tackle, but not enough to stop the first down. It'll be a fresh set of downs for the Dragons. Now working from the Cougars' 15-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10. There's the snap, another handoff. He's going to bounce it outside.
Good tackle.
Once again, Luke Lindsay on the tackle.
He's all over the place. He has to have the best constitution of anybody on this team. He doesn't get off. He's on the field every play. 1984, and 88, and 2000 are all incorrect.
You got to go back a little bit further than that.
1984 is the closest guess we've had so far.
Handoff up the middle, off tackle,
Touchdown
into the
Clinton.
end zone. Dragons score.
I do like the light show Clinton provides us with. I just wish we didn't have to see it because it means they scored. 1980 is close, but no cigar.
There's the snap, the hold, the kick is up, and it is no good. Your score with 42 seconds to go in the first quarter. Campbell County 0, Clinton 13.
1976 is also close.
That's really close. Really close.
1983 is getting a little cooler. 1982 is not correct.
Come on, folks, we got dinner at Big O's
1983
here
is not
at
correct. 1983 still isn't correct. 1979 isn't correct.
stake.
1982
Little bit further
not
back.
correct.
Little further back.
I mean, we had somebody on the cusp of winning. 78 is not correct. Nor is 77. 78 is being guessed and is incorrect. 77 is being guessed and incorrect. Laurie Montana, 1975, the very first year of Cougar football. You are the winner, undisputed this time. Give us a message, and we'll get you your prize.
Yeah, all you got to do to collect on that dinner, that free dinner at Big O's, message the Volunteer Times on the Volunteer Times Facebook page, and Kelly Jo will get you hooked up with that gift certificate. Congratulations.
You got to get on the stream, Elda.
There's the kick down to the 25-yard line. It's going to be fielded by the Cougars, and it'll be met at the 31, and Campbell County will take over on offense.
Now, while it's not a game breaker that they need to score here, it would be very good to get some points on the board.
First and 10 for Cougars on their own 32.
Fans, if you did not win, we have 3 more chances this ball game. I promise they get a little bit easier, or maybe they don't.
You never know when Pat's just making them up off the top of his
It's
head.
true.
I'm kidding.
It's darn
I'm
true.
kidding.
Well, I was making them up off the top of my head just several hours ago.
There's the snap, handoff to Gavin Owens. Gavin Owens around the end. He'll be met by a host of Dragons and dragged down at the 30-yard line, just past the or just
Short
before-
loss.
Yeah, just short of the line of scrimmage. So a little bit of a loss there. They're gonna call it a 1-yard loss. 17 seconds now remain in the first quarter, and the clock continues to wind down. And I think Coach Pemberton's just going to wave the flag and send the boys over to the sideline, which will be a great time for us to take a commercial break. We'll be right back. And we're back as Campbell County now set to take over on 2nd down and 12 yards to go.
As Clinton Dragon alumni Sean Smith exits the field.
Just getting started here in the 2nd quarter. This will be the first snap of the quarter. Timmy Gibson split out wide, 2 wide receivers. There's the snap. Luke Lindsay's back. He's looking for.
Gonna keep.
Gibson, he's just gonna keep it. Yeah, nice little pickup there from Lindsay. He saw nothing open and decided to just tuck it and run. Called his own number.
And Luke's a big old body. It's not like hitting him's pleasant for those defensive backs.
It's now 3rd down and 9 to go for the Cougars.
We're in the 2nd quarter. Sexton's going to run the play in.
13-0 your score if you're just joining us, folks. Campbell County trailing the Dragons from Clinton. There's the snap. Lindsay's going to fake the handoff. Fires out to the flats to find Gavin Owens. Gavin Owens is dropped in the backfield. It'll be a 7-yard loss. Excuse me.
That makes it a long 3rd down. Kind of like to see them open that passing game up again.
They're attempting to throw the ball a little bit more than what they have in the past, but I'm just not a big fan of throwing the ball behind the line of game.
I agree. Apparently it's 4th down, and we're backed up to kick. I thought it was 3rd. I was answering a listener.
Another wild snap. The ball's going to drop at the 48-yard line, roll across into Dragon territory, and be down at the 45. And that's where the Dragons will take over on offense once again. 10 minutes, 16 seconds to go in the first half. 13-0 is your score. Campbell County trailing the Dragons. We'll take a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back with more Volunteer Times coverage of Campbell County High School football.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Fans, we're back here at the Dragons Den. Gonna bounce it outside. Luke Lindsay with the tackle.
Big pickup by the running back on the Dragon side of the ball. That'll move the chains for them, and they continue to just chunk yardage. Very, very multiple look from the Dragons offense.
Big thanks to everyone watching tonight, and big thanks to our sponsors, Cumberland Gap Medical being one of them. Handoff up the middle. Not going very far in that middle of the Cougar defense.
Yeah, he'll pick up about 2.5 yards on that one. It'll bring up 2nd down.
We have a paid advertisement by Scott Kitts, mayoral candidate of the city of La Follette. We have Alco Builders and Realty, Lindsay's Carpet and Paint.
Of course, Hollingsworth's.
And all these folks make these streams possible.
Every time that commercial runs from Hollingsworth, I get hungry. There's the snap. He's met at the line of scrimmage. That'll be 3rd down and 7.
A lot can be said for those big old guys in the middle. Even without Logan Ballou, they're holding the line. Cougars lead the Dragons 13-0 with 9 minutes remaining in the half as the Dragons come to the line.
Dragons lead the Cougars.
Yes, that's what I meant. I was having wishful thinking.
There's the snap. Quarterback's back. He's looking down the sideline. Fires. Got a man. That's number 7 again. He's been chewing that Cougars defensive backfield up all night long. Right at the sideline. 1st down, Dragons.
Dragons just outside the red zone.
Just inside.
Yes. Yes, if you look at it from that direction, they are.
There's the snap. There's the handoff. Fake. Quarterback's going to keep it. He's got space. Breaks it to the outside and into the end zone once again. But we do have a flag on the play.
Yes, there is some laundry on the field.
Holding on the Dragons.
It's easy to have a big hole when you're holding the folks.
You love the touchdown saving tackles, but you love the touchdown saving penalties even more. So that'll bring them back 10 yards. All the way out to the 28-yard line, just over it. First down and 20 for the Dragons. Campbell County needing some big momentum shift here. Got to come up with a big play on defense. Takeaway would be great. Tackle in the backfield would be just as good.
Got stacked twins to either side.
Quarterback's back, looking. He's got all day to throw. Fires across the middle, and he's got a man.
And that is
It'll pick up
Keaton
about
Cowan.
3 yards after he checked down about 4 receivers and hit his relief route.
Lots of folks watching.
So it looks like he picked up 5 on that one. It'll be second down and 15.
Big thank you to all of our fans that did not make the trip to Clinton and our fans watching worldwide.
Hey, but the Cougars traveled well tonight.
They did. It's a very good crowd.
Short drive down I-75. There's the snap. Quarterback's looking over the middle.
Almost
Pass is going to be
intercepted.
broken up by 0. Folks, somebody's got to give us his name because we've called his number a lot of times tonight and throughout the season, but we do not have his name on the roster.
Big shout out to my guy Aaron of Epic Entertainment watching tonight. I get to entertain him for a change since he's usually our trivia guy. And soon to be Press Box sponsor.
Man in motion for the Dragons. There's the snap. Quarterback's looking. Fires to the backside of the end zone. It's going to be broken up by Sexton. Beautiful coverage there by Mr. Sexton.
And that's
That'll
going to
be
bring
4th
up
and
a
15.
long 4th down. Do the Dragons try a field goal here? I'm not sure that they have a kicker for it. I mean, they've missed an extra point.
Considering the quarterback's still out on the field, it doesn't look like it. Campbell County with a big opportunity here to flip the field.
Trips to one side, single receiver to the other, single back in the backfield for the Dragons.
Overthrows his man, and Campbell County will take over on offense.
And to celebrate taking over on downs, here is our second trivia question. Who was the first Cougar coach to defeat the Dragons of Clinton? Many years after the first meeting. Who was the first Cougar coach to defeat the Dragons of Clinton? Who played on it? Cody. Huh?
Ask him who's 0.
Cody. Who's 0? Do you know? Albright.
Keegan Cowan on the carry. Battles his way down to the 30-yard line. That'll be a big pickup for the Cougars.
Big shout out to Blake
32-yard line. They're
Albright.
going to give him the dive forward.
Albright is 0.
Blake
Albright did
Albright.
not start the season on the team, decided to come back, and it's paid off. Fans, their trivia question for this quarter. Who is the first Cougar coach to defeat the Dragons of Clinton? It was not Elwood Pennington.
There's the snap, handoffs to Gavin Owens. Gavin Owens looking for a seam. He's got a little bit of space in the middle. He'll fight his way down to the 40-yard line for a big pickup and a first down, Cougars. And the offense for the Cougars is rolling now. 7 minutes to go in the first half. 13-0 is your score. Campbell County trailing the Dragons, but the Cougars are on the move.
Jim Chadwell was not the first Cougar coach to defeat Clinton. You got to go back into your Cougar coaching history for this one. He didn't beat Clinton.
There's the snap, handoff right up the middle to Keegan Cowan. He's going to continue to bowl forward. He'll pick up about 6 yards on the play.
It was not Willard Mitchell.
Okay, 5 yards. That'll be 2nd and 5.
3 guesses, 3 incorrect answers. And a 4th from the stands.
Two wide receivers now for the Cougars.
Set back and a wing back.
Snap, handoff to Gavin Owens. Gavin Owens looking for a broom up the middle. He's going to spin his way down.
Gavin Owens just powering through that Clinton
nearly
line.
enough for a first down. He'll be about 2 yards short. It'll be 3rd and 2 for the Cougars.
And there's a marker on the play. And as a result of this penalty, the Cougars will pick up a first down.
I think the Cougars got away with one on that one.
I
Because
think
saw the
they
left
did.
tackle twitch.
I think they did, but we'll take it. Fans, who was the first coach in Cougar history to defeat the Dragons of Clinton? We've had 3 good guesses. None of them were correct, though.
Fresh set of downs for the Cougars.
Think back in your Cougar coaching history.
Snap and a quick handoff to Timmy Gibson. Gibson around the end. He'll pick up a few yards.
Gibson was putting his body into that stretch.
Okay, he'll pick up 1 yard. 2nd down and 9 to go for the Cougars. Gosh, when you're looking at this field from an angle, it looks like they pick up so much more than they do. Second down and 9 for the Cougars. They've got 2 wide receivers out. Man in motion. There's the snap. Pitch is out to Timmy Gibson. Gibson's got some lead blockers. He just puts his head down and fights down to the 40-yard line. That'll be 3rd down, Cougars.
Gibson is pretty darn fearless. We got a marker on the play?
No marker. None that I can see. Oh, okay. At the line of
Illegal
scrimmage.
block against the Cougars.
So it will remain 2nd down, but that'll back them up 10 yards.
Still waiting on a correct answer for the trivia question. Which Cougar coach first defeated the Dragons of Clinton? If we don't have it at 2 minutes, I'll give a big hint that will also eliminate a coach.
Second and 19 for the Cougars as they were backed up 10 yards.
Twins to air side.
Lindsey's rolling out. He's looking for a receiver. He's got Gibson. Gibson's going to jump up and catch it. He'll bring it down around the 48-yard line. Big pickup there for the Cougars.
Beautiful catch in coverage. Not a big gain, unfortunately.
He just took it away from the defensive back. So now 3rd down and 12 for the Cougars. You got to think they're going to the air here again. No. One wide receiver at the top of your screen.
Timeout, Cougars.
Trying to get them to jump off again. So while the Cougars take a timeout, we'll go to a quick commercial break and we'll be right back with more.
Fans,
and we're back.
back.
3rd down and 12 yards to go for the Cougars. Trailing Clinton 13-0. 3 minutes, 16 seconds to go in the first half.
And if you did not hear me before we went to commercial, Tim George is a good guess, but it is incorrect.
Still looking for that first coach that beat Clinton.
Now, Anita Wells answered Dwayne Wells, who is the second coach to beat Clinton, but he was a player on the team that first beat Clinton.
There's the snap. Fakes the handoff to Gibson. He's looking. He's got a man downfield. It's going to be intercepted. No, broken up.
So, fans, if you know who coached Dwayne Wells in high school, that will be the answer.
4th and 12,
like I said,
and the Cougars are going to punt it.
You're asking a lot of your defense when you punt here. But at least what players are off on defense got a little bit of a break.
There's the snap. Ball is thrown behind the line of scrimmage by the punter.
That is
as he just escapes that one.
That is going to leave the Cougar defense in a bad spot.
It was a forward pass, so it will be 1st down Dragons from the Cougar 48-yard line.
And that was fortuitous.
Smart thinking by the punter. He's been smart all night with that ball.
Alrighty, fans, we're at 3 minutes. And Steve Trusty, you were correct with George Hatcher, who coached Dwayne Wells' team that beat the Dragons. Message us at the Times.
Congratulations, you just won yourself dinner at Big O's. Quarterback's back looking, he fires one deep downfield. That's going to be broken up, nearly picked off by Sexton.
Now, Sexton was one of our Volunteer Times Players of the Week, as was his younger brother, who plays at Jacksboro Middle School. So Sam and Jack both earned Player of the Week honors. First time brothers have done so. Also, congratulations to the Eagles of Jacksboro with their dominating win over the Bears of Huntsville 40-8 last night. And congratulations to the Owls of La Follette, who defeated the Blue Devils of Jellicoe 30-20. Also, best wishes to the young man at Jellicoe that broke his arm during the game.
5-yard pickup there by the Dragons. It'll be 3rd down and 5 yards to go. 2 minutes and 39 seconds to go in the first half of the ball game.
Big Jake Cloyd on the tackle for the Cougars.
3rd down.
Gavin Owens
Good tip on that ball.
Pressure.
It is 4th down. Our best defensive stand of the evening thus far.
Yeah, Gavin Owens got in that backfield quick, pressured the quarterback, and he just overshot his receiver, and that brings up 4th down and 5.
Everybody calling for watch of the ball as this is prime time for no play.
There's the snap. Quarterback's looking. He's being rushed. He breaks free around the outside. He'll get enough for the 1st down and trot out of bounds. 1st down, Dragons.
Out of bounds at the Campbell County 33-yard line.
Good pressure, but not enough closing.
1st down, Dragons.
Two minutes and 13 seconds to go in the first half. 13-0 is your score. 1st and 10 for the Dragons. 4 wide receiver set, handoff up the middle. He's got a little bit of space. He'll pick up about 4 yards.
Almost looked like a rugby scrum in there. I see Coach Hayes, your home broadcast partner, is watching. And congratulations to Coach Hayes and his Owls defeating the Blue Devils of Jellicoe last night.
Hey, congratulations, Coach. And it looks like there's going to be a timeout on the field. We'll take a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back with more volunteer.
Fans, we're back here at the Dragons' Den. Less than 2 minutes remain in the first half, and the Dragons lead the Cougars 13-0.
Quarterback fires out into the flats. He's got a man. He's going to bulldoze down into the turf at the 20-yard line. That'll be enough for a 1st down for the Dragons. 1:44 to go in the first half.
That's Sam Sexton on that stick. The clock continues to run.
Clinton knocking on the door of the red zone here. There's the snap. Quarterback's back. He's looking. Fires into the end zone. It's going to be intercepted. Intercepted by Austin Jordan.
Austin Jordan comes up big for the Cougars. That was a shot in the arm we needed.
That delayed go route that burned Campbell County in the first opportunity and put the first points on the board just got picked off. Austin Jordan said, "I will not be fooled." Set right down on the route, and now Campbell County has the ball with 1:26 seconds to go in the half. Houston, how you doing, buddy? Big shout out to Mr. Houston Griffin sitting at home watching the ball game. And of course Addison, if she's watching too. Handoffs to Keegan Cowan. Dogging his way down to the 29-yard line.
You pay for it when you tackle Cowan. Cowan hits hard.
It's gotta hurt. Second down, and I'm going to say 6, although the scoreboard says 7. Sexton running the play call in.
Less than a minute.
Continues to wind down with 52 seconds.
One timeout remains for the Cougars.
One wide receiver. He's going to be double team. No, they're going to call off the double team. That's Gavin Owens. Gavin Owens on the handoff, and he's just met in the middle. His head is nearly torn off by the face mask, and not a single zebra on the field saw it.
You would think the guy that looks like you bought Mark Henry from Wish could have seen that one.
Clock continues to wind down.
They've got one more play, unless they call a timeout right here. And it doesn't look like they're going to. In fact, it looks like they're going to let the half run.
6 seconds to go on the play clock, 6 seconds to go on the game clock. And Pemberton's just going to take it into the locker room. It's a 13-point deficit.
Fans, we will be back in the second half.
Ladies and gentlemen, your 2024 band sponsors, Monsieur Hassan Cassidy, First Baptist Clinton, Janet and Bill James, Legends Event Photo, Linda and Ronnie Bernstein, Fred and Teresa Holtzclaw, Rawson and Steve and Tim, Bill and Andy Tipton, Sylvie and Dolores Crowley, Jenny and Gail Cook, Jim and Cheryl Hunter, Stacy Taylor, Hammocks, Memorial United Methodist Church, Bill and Pat Stonecipher, Tom and Nancy Thrasher, Joyce Yeager, Bill and Julia, Elsa Palme, Scott's Hot Rods and Customs, Crystal Springs, Tim and Billy Powers, Keith and Alicia, James Coleman, Matt and Lauren James, Sutton and DNK, SET Guns and Range, Petros Chili and Chips and Oak Ridge, Proto-Med, Machette Constructions, Karen and Robert Meredith, Michelle Salon, Backstage Salon, Performance Prep, and Rusty Wallace Chevrolet. These are your 2024 band sponsors. Be sure to go by and tell them how much you appreciate their support of the Clinton High School band. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the field the 2024 High School Marching Band. The directors are Matt Finstein and Ezekiel Schlotz, with assistance from Luke Warren. Color guard instructor is Chantel Fleming. The band is under the field direction of Leah Hernandez and Emily Wagner. The 2024 Clinton High School Marching Band presents Out of the Woods. Tonight's soloists are Isabella Rice and Reagan Cronin. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, the 2024 Clinton High School Marching Band.
I'm good. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, the 2024 High School Marching Band. Ladies and gentlemen, we would like to welcome to the field the Campbell County High School Marching Cougar. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, the Campbell County High School marching band. Give them a name.
All right, Volunteer Times listeners and watchers, we are back with Volunteer Times coverage of Campbell County High School football. Campbell County looking at a 13-point deficit, trailing Clinton here as we get set to kick off the second half. Pat, offense hadn't been able to do much this ball game, but they've managed on defense to keep the game close. As multiple as the Clinton offense has looked, the Cougar defense, while they did get burned a few times, they've managed to keep the Dragons out of the end zone all but 2 times, and we've got a tight ball game here in the second half.
The defense has been very steady against the Clinton team. Like you said, is very multiple. What we need now is an offensive spark. I mean, 13 points is not a huge deficit, even with a team that grinds the ball out. But we need something big to start the quarter.
Good news is Campbell County kicked off in the first half, so they'll receive in the second. They will start with the ball, and if they can put points on the board in this opening drive of the second half, then we've got ourselves a ball game.
And I look for the Cougars to try their best to get Gavin Owens out in space. Callan is brutal up the middle, but Owens, being the good hybrid of the backs, if you can get him in space, he can do a lot. And of course, he's going to drop back deep, and Timmy Gibson is going to drop back deep with him in one of those rare instances that Luke Lindsay is not on the field. We still have 2 more trivia questions for this half of football as the clock winds down to end halftime. Great performances by both bands.
One thing that we have seen out of Coach Pemberton and the Cougars this ball game is they are attempting to go to the air a lot more often than we've seen in the first 3 ball games.
Well, they could have gone to the air much less. So hopefully, again, being multiple is very important in an offense. I'm all for running the ball, but sometimes you got to set things up.
And here's the kick. It's a line drive down to the 30-yard line. It's going to be fielded by number 12, who's got space on the outside. He's going to try to turn the corner, gives him a stiff arm, and he'll make it down to the 47-yard line. There's the flag, and we've got a brawl on the sidelines.
Caden Idols on that beautiful return. Things got a little ugly there. So we're gonna see where we wind up starting at. Things almost got ugly down there. Well, they did get ugly, but it could have gotten much worse.
Personal foul will go only against the Dragons, even though we had a full-blown brawl here on the sidelines up against the fence. Looked like a prison game scene. Campbell County will start with their best field position of the night.
That was Caden Idols on the return.
So Caden Idols gets it kicked off for the Cougars, and that's the kind of momentum shift that can, or that's the kind of event that can happen to spark a fire under this Cougars team and create a momentum shift.
And you saw the Dragons get frustrated by it, because that's why things like that happen. You get frustrated.
Nobody likes to have a hand in your face when you're trying to tackle somebody. It is frustrating, but that's the name of the game. Timmy Gibson's going to push forward down to the 34-yard line, and it'll be second down Cougars. Second down and 7 now for the Cougars as we're just getting underway here in the second half.
Play goes in from the sideline. Lindsay under center. Callan as the setback. And he crushes his way through that line. He had Gibson lined up offset. I see Travis Ballou is watching. Travis, give Logan our best and wishes for a speedy recovery. 3rd and short.
Two yards to go, and you got to think it's going to be Cowan again up the middle.
That would make the most sense. I mean, he's brutal. He is lined up as that setback with Timmy Gibson on the opposite side. And there's the mistake we didn't need as that tackle shifted. And we're going to back it up to 3rd and longer.
So it'll be 3rd and 7 now.
That's frustrating.
Self-inflicted wounds have kind of been the story of these first few ball games in the Pemberton era.
And I know they're kids, and I know things happen, but as a member of the offense, you literally know what the count is. You shouldn't jump off sides.
Yeah, but sometimes the emotions and
the heart's pounding,
takes a
the
hold of it.
adrenaline's pumping. You're right.
He's looking for Gavin Owens over the middle. Owens trying to get separation, and the pass will fall incomplete as he's being tackled in the defensive backfield before the ball even got to him. No flag. Owens wanted one, and I tend to agree with him.
They were all over Gavin Owens.
So 4th and 7 now.
We're going to go for it as the play's about to be run in. Got a wide receiver to either side. Owens at wing. Cowan has it. Cowan drives.
Sheds a tackle. Does he have enough?
It's hard to tell from this angle.
It's right on the line.
We may measure this one. The first down, Cougars.
Referee signal first down. After a beautiful run from Keegan Cowan, I thought they had him at the line of scrimmage. He managed to shake the tackle loose and get downfield just enough to pick up that first down. It was close, but he got it, folks. And Campbell County now knocking on the door of the red zone. Two wide receivers. There's the snap. Handoffs to Gavin Owens. Gavin Owens looking for some room outside.
Extra effort by Owens right there.
He'll pick up about a yard, maybe 2. Yeah, we'll call it a yard. It's going to be 2nd down and 9. It seems like Owens might be trying to let his blocks develop just a little bit. I mean, like a fraction of a second too long, because by the time that hole, you see that hole open up, and he's trying to jet through it. Right as he decides to go,
it collapses.
It collapses.
Twins to air side.
Eventually that thing's going to hit, and Owens will be off to the races. There's the snap. They pitch out wide to Gavin Owens. Gavin Owens has got a little bit of a lead block there, and he will move it down.
Good pickup by Owens.
To the 20-yard line, and Campbell County is now in the red zone with 3rd down and 2 yards to go. 13-0 is your score. 8 minutes and 18 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter.
Gibson wide lines up wide. Oh, correction, that's number 17, not 11.
Quarterback keep from Luke Lindsay. Does not look like it's going to be enough.
Luke does a little bit of everything. Let's see where they mark it at. It's going to be 4th and a long 1, short 2.
Yeah, I think he picked up about 6 inches on that one.
This is Keegan Cowan territory.
It's got to be. Man in motion. Pitches out to Gavin Owens. Gavin Owens is going to fight.
Owens with a separation.
He's going to keep pushing out to the outside and into the end zone. Touchdown, Cougar.
That was what we needed, Josh. That was the offensive spark I mentioned. Gavin Owens finds paydirt.
Somebody was going to hold that block long enough for Owens to punch through it, and he did. And now we've got ourselves a one-score ball game. Campbell County trailing 13-6 with a PAT coming up.
Sanders lines up for the extra point. Kick is up.
The kick
is good.
For score with 7 minutes and 9 seconds to go in the third quarter. Campbell County 7, Clinton 13. Well, we've got ourselves a ball game, folks.
We do, and that missed extra point could be big. And we'll take a break. When we come back, we'll do some trivia.
We'll do a quick commercial break.
One, two, three, four.
We are back after the big time score from Gavin Owens, and Campbell County closes the gap to 6.
All right, fans, going to give you a trivia question. How many times did the Cougars defeat the Dragons in the 1980s?
There's the kick. It's a high booming kick down to the 20-yard line. It's going to be fielded. He's going to close the gap quick and move to the outside of the sideline. And he'll be dragged down at the 37-yard line.
That was Caden Idols, number 12, who was the hero on kickoff return and now the tackler on kickoff.
We will see if the Cougar defense can come up with a big stop here.
Very important right here. Also, while we wait on Clinton to come to the line of scrimmage, how many times did the Dragons of Clinton, how many times did the Cougars of Campbell County defeat the Dragons of Clinton during the 1980s?
In the decade of the 80s, so we're talking 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 89, 88,
Correct.
89. So all the way through the 80s.
Good line play.
Short pickup there by the Dragons.
2 is
the defensive
incorrect.
line just closed the gap.
2 is incorrect, but a good guess. Dragons pick up a couple of yards, but not many. A defensive stop, or even better yet, a defensive score here, and we've got a whole different ball game.
2nd down and 7 now for the Dragons. Quarterback in the shotgun. There's the snap.
Owens again.
That's going to be tipped in the backfield, but caught by the receiver, and the defensive backs close in on him quick and tackle for a loss. It'll be 3rd down and 9 yards to go for the Dragons. And this Campbell County team is fired up.
Heads up play by those defensive backs. We've had 2 more guesses. It is incorrect. How many times did Cougar football defeat the Dragons of Clinton in the 1980s? 7 is also incorrect.
Three wide receivers to the top of your screen. Cowan rolls into coverage. Quarterback's rolling out. He's going to be chased down and pushed out of bounds at the 41-yard line, and it'll be 4th down, Dragons.
Fans, we've eliminated 4 of 10 potential guesses. How many times
did the Cougars defeat the Dragons in the 1980s? We have eliminated 5 of the potential guesses, as 6 is incorrect. 10 is also incorrect.
Offense is going to stay on the field. 4th down. No, the punt
They're
team
back
is
to
on.
punt.
Excuse me. I did not see him back there. The punt team is on, and Campbell County is now going to flip the field here. There's the snap, the punt. It's a beautiful punt down to the 20-yard line, and it will take a bounce to the sideline, and Campbell County has now just got 80 yards between them and a tie ball game, or potentially the lead. 4 minutes and 51 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Your score, Clinton 13, Campbell County 7.
Folks, if you think about it, you have eliminated every guess but one that you could possibly guess for this answer. And we have correct Melissa Darty at 0. Melissa Darty, message the volunteer times. And you will get your Big O's meal certificate.
We've got a timeout, Cougars, folks, and we'll go to a quick commercial break and rejoin you here on the other side of this third quarter as we're in a tight ball game between the Dragons and the Cougars.
One, two, three, four.
And we're back with 4 minutes and 51 seconds to go in the third quarter. Campbell County taking over on offense at the 20-yard line.
80 yards from a potential lead. The momentum is on the Cougars' side right now.
Twins to the right, but a really wide spread for the Cougars. There's the fake handoff. Handoff is to Keegan Cowan. Cowan's going to push forward for a pickup of about a yard.
Cowan looks like he picked up a yard.
Maybe. Scoreboard says 2nd and 9, so we'll go with that. There's the snap. The pitch is out to Timmy Gibson. Gibson looking for room around the end. Gibson absolutely pounded.
Gibson had those legs churning hard.
He was hit directly in the head. Helmet to helmet contact there. My gosh, the way his head bounced. That looked terrible.
That's one of those scary injuries.
Third down, Cougars.
While the training staff attends to Timmy Gibson, we'll go to a quick break and we'll join you back whenever the action resumes.
Remember,
And we're back, folks, and as you can see, Timmy Gibson walking off of the field under his own power after taking a monstrous hit.
Cougars go back on the field. I see Big Jake Lawson and the rest of that line slapping Timmy's hand. I'd like to see that line fire out and make a big old hole for whoever is running next.
Third down for the Cougars as we resume play.
9 personnel on the field. 2 wide receivers are going to run the play in. 15 seconds on the play clock. 3 minutes and 35 seconds to go in the third quarter. We've got a 1-score ball game as Campbell County trails by 6. There's the snap. Rollout, no, fake. Handoff to Gavin Owens. Gavin Owens has got some room.
Gavin Owens has got a first down.
9-yard line. And the referee, the line judge, is signaling move the chains forward. First down, Cougars.
First down, Campbell County.
Play going in from the sideline. This is also probably one of the tightest sidelines we'll play on this year as far as space to move around.
There's the snap. Handoff to Gavin Owens. Owens looking for space on the outside. He's not going to find any. He'll be tackled for about a 1-yard loss. It'll be second down and 11.
Travian Mounds and Bo Wright on the stop for the Dragons.
Play comes in. It is second and long.
2:17 on the game clock here in the third quarter.
Twins to air side.
Timeout as the play clock was winding down with just 3 seconds to go on it.
County, their second of the second half.
So Coach Pemberton's fired up on the sidelines. He'll call the boys over, and we'll take a quick commercial break. We'll be right back with you.
Shout out to my big Hawaiian buddy watching down in Florida. Big Sean Morton Cougar alumni.
Second down and 12 to go for the Cougars. 7-13 is your score. Campbell County trailing the Dragons by 6. 1 minute, 55 seconds to go in the third quarter. Lindsey brings them to the line. 2 wide receivers, now Gavin Owens.
Oh!
Beautiful tight end release. Just out of the hands of number 12.
Nothing but pay dirt, too. Let's talk about some of their sponsors.
He had green grass if you caught it between him and the end zone and nothing else.
Let's take the depression away from not scoring right there by talking about some delicious meat from Hollingsworth that was just starving me to death on my lagging feed. Let's also thank Alco Builders and Realty, Big O's, Lindsay's Paint and Carpet, Scotty Kitts for County Mayor, a paid advertisement, and Cumberland Gap Medical.
Third down and 12, now 2 wide receivers. Austin Jordan, one of them. Gavin Owens on the pitch. looking for some room. He's not going to find any as they close that off tackle gap down, and it'll be 4th down.
The punt team is being called onto the field.
Punt team personnel is now all accounted for. There's the snap. It's a good snap. There's the kick. It's deep. It's going to be fielded. Fair caught down at the 37-yard line. And Campbell County's defense will have to get them out of another spot here as the Dragons have pretty decent field position with 55 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter.
It would have been really nice to have chewed up some more field right there. But this defense has played their hearts out tonight. And with a little over a quarter remaining, maybe we can get that big play from them.
Handoffs up the middle. Got a little bit of room, finds a little seam, slips through, and he'll fight forward to about a 9-yard pickup there. It'll be 2nd down and 1.
Idles, another big stop by him. He's had a heck of a game tonight.
Cougars are starting to look a little bit gassed, and you see some new personnel coming in at the wideout position for the Dragons. You've got to think that they're going to start slinging the ball. There's another run. He's got a big hole. Luke Lindsay's going to try to stop him, and he'll drag him down at the 18-yard line. Another touchdown saving tackle by Luke Lindsay, but the Dragons are into the red zone quick with 15 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter.
We got a man. He looks like he's cramping. I hope he's cramping. Training staff and a coach on the field.
This is the phase of the game where all of your conditioning that you did in all of the 2-a-day practices, it all comes into play now.
Fortunately,
a lot of these guys are playing both ways, offense and defense. Some offense, defense, and special teams.
I'm pretty sure Luke Lindsay almost never leaves the field. I mean, he's just been all over everything tonight. Looks like the Dragons are just going to let the time expire in the quarter.
And that's the end of the 3rd quarter as we head into the 4th with Campbell County staring down the barrel of a 6-point deficit and Clinton knocking on the door of the end zone. We'll take a quick commercial break and we'll be right back with more Volunteer Times coverage of Campbell County High School football. We're back after a brief word from our sponsors. Campbell County now on defense. Ball is at the 18-yard line. 1st and 10 Dragons, man in motion. There's the snap, there's the handoff, off tackle, looking for space. And that's number 12, I believe Chadwell.
That is Chadwell.
He'll meet him and make the tackle. He'll pick up a few yards. It'll be 2nd down. Looks like 2nd and 4. I don't know if Clinton's got a field goal kicker, but if they do, a field goal here would make things really tough on the Cougars. There's the snap. Quarterback's going to keep it. Slips through, and he's going to fight down to the 5-yard line.
Most of the defense in on that tackle.
6-yard line. I believe that'll be enough for the 1st down.
It should bring up a 1st and goal.
Sure enough, 1st and goal from the 7-yard line. Sorry. Handoff to the tailback. Tailback's going to be brought down at the 3-yard line. Pickup of about 4. That'll be 2nd and goal. The Cougars have never needed a stop like they need one right now. Goal line stand time.
You are absolutely correct.
And they do manage to get him stopped down around the 2-yard line. Just a pickup of 1. It'll be 3rd and goal. And a big fullback making his way onto the field now for the Dragons.
Yeah, they are going to try to power it up the middle right here.
Handoff to the tailback. He's stuffed. Tackled in the backfield.
Oh, for a loss.
Now for the Cougars. All the way back to the 6-yard line. Timeout, Clinton. Pat, what are we thinking here? What are we thinking Clinton's going to come at him with?
Well, they've shown no indication they have a field goal kicker. But and granted, this is extra point range basically. So smart money's to kick it. Because with roughly 9.5 minutes left in the game, if they turn the ball over on downs here, we can potentially chew up the entire quarter and score.
They've also run the ball on every play this series. They've yet to throw one. And that number 7, that wide receiver, that tall wide receiver for the Dragons, has been a short yardage gain threat all night long. The offense will stay on the field for the Dragons. 4th down, 6 yards between them and the end zone. Campbell County needs a stop here. There's the snap. Quarterback's back. He's looking. He fires over the middle, and it's going to be caught. Number 7. 19-7 is your score.
That makes our path much more difficult.
You could feel the energy just get sucked out of this stadium on this side. It is now 20-7. Campbell County trails by 13. 9:15 to go in the ball game. We'll take a quick break and we'll rejoin you on the other. We are back after the Dragons score. 20-7 is the score of the ball game. Campbell County now set to receive the kickoff. There it is. They're going to attempt an onside kick, and it's going to be mishandled and recovered by Clinton. It's the second time they've tried it tonight. This time they were successful. Campbell County will go back on defense.
Let's just say right there that is tough to be a defender, having to go right back on the field. And with the game winding down, we're going to go ahead and do our final trivia question. In 2015, what former Cougar set a then record for rushing attempts in a game in a wild 41-35 victory over the Dragons?
Quarterback's back. He's looking. Can't find a man open, so he's going to scramble and take it up the middle, pick up about 5 yards. Second down and 5 now. Gavin Owens coming in on pressure. He's going to take the running back down in the backfield. Owens trying to show the rest of the defense that this game's not over yet.
Fans, once again, in 2015, what former Cougar set the then record for rushing attempts in a game in a wild 41-35 victory over the Dragons of Clinton?
Dragons have a player down.
Up under his own power. Great sign. You never want to see anybody get hurt during a ball game. Last night, a young man from Jellicoe broke his wrist in what looked like it was one of those situations where his wrist was just dangling.
So now third down and 8 to go. 8 minutes and 16 seconds to go in the ball game.
Third and long for the Dragons.
Quarterback's looking. He's got a man over the middle. The pass is going to be dropped.
It's fourth, but they're absolutely going to go for it right here.
On the slant, yeah, with the onside kick, you can see Clinton means business. They're stepping on the throats of the Cougars, and they're not going to let off. Campbell County's going to have to pull a few tricks out of their own bag if they hope to pull this ball game out. 20-7 is your score. 8 minutes to go. Offense is going to stay on the field on 4th and 8. Got to keep your eye on number 7. He's bailed them out all night long. There's the route. Quarterback's going to keep it. Pass is incomplete, and Campbell County will take over on offense.
New life. If we can get in the end zone right here, we're still easily in this game. Fans, in 2015, what former Cougar set the then rushing attempts record in a game in a wild 41-35 victory over the Dragons?
Patrick, you might want to mention that there's Big O's on the line.
There is free dinner at Big O's on the line, and everything they have is delicious.
Wide receiver is uncovered at the top of the screen. Luke Lindsay's going to be pulled down by his face mask, and once again, the referees had their blindfolds on because nobody
How could you
threw
not
a flag.
see that? Ray Charles saw that. He's blind and dead.
No disrespect to Ray Charles.
No, none at all. I love Ray Charles.
My gosh. So after a big loss there, 2nd down and 16 to go for the Cougars. 20-7 is your score. There's 7 minutes and 22 seconds to go in the ball game. Cougars have got to put one in the end zone on this drive. Had a beautiful opportunity as Gavin Owens was wide open and uncovered on the defensive miscue. Luke Lindsay's firing deep into the backfield to a wide receiver. It was just an uncatchable ball. He overthrew him. That'll bring up 3rd and 16 for the Cougars.
Not the position you want to be in.
Love the decision to throw there. Don't love the decision to only have one wide receiver downfield.
And you know, this is a spot where you miss Timmy Gibson.
Chadwell will come off. 2 fresh legs, 2 fresh pairs of legs will make their way onto the football field. 2 wide receivers. 3rd down, 16 yards to go. There's the snap. Lindsay is back. He's looking. He's got Timmy Gibson. Gibson's got some space. There's a flag on the play. Gibson's got enough for the 1st down, but we've got laundry on the field. Clinton Dragon player saying he was held, and I think the referee caught him on it. Holding Campbell County.
But talk about
10 yards back. It'll be 3rd and 26.
Talk about Gibson coming back in the game with a fury, though. Third and exceptionally long.
All right, 3rd down, 26 yards to go for the Cougars. 6 minutes and 46 seconds to go in the ball game. Lindsay is back. He's looking downfield. He's going to be pressured. He's going to be dragged down at the 5-yard line, and it'll be 4th and a mile. And I think you've got no option here but to punt the ball away.
No, it's 4th and about where we parked at. All right, fans, going to go back with a trivia question. In 2015, what former Cougar set the then rushing attempts record in a game in a wild 41-35 victory over the Dragons by the Cougars? And I'm going to go ahead and tell you this player had 45 carries in the game.
Nine seconds now on the play clock as the Cougars late to get some personnel in on the punt team. 3, 2, 1. There's the snap. There's the hold. The kick is up. It's good. It's a nice punt. It's going to be fielded. He's going to attempt to take it back. He's got some space. He's got a lot of space. He's got nothing but the punter to beat. And he will make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Dragons. 26-7 is now your score with 5 minutes and 25 seconds to go in the ball game. And Clinton has just absolutely blown the doors off of the barn.
We had it close for a while, and Clinton just stepped up where they needed to step up at. Fans, you still have 5.5 minutes to answer our trivia question. In 2015, what former Cougar set the then rushing attempts record in a 41-35 victory over the Dragons? This player had 45 rushing attempts in the game.
There's the PAT. The kick is up. The kick is good. 27-7, your score, with 5 minutes and 25 seconds to go in the ball game. Pat, the defense for the Cougars tonight has pretty much held its own.
They have. The scoreboard does not reflect the defense's effort on tonight.
How close this game is, because Clinton has scored on a couple of breakout plays, and that's been the difference of the ball game. Campbell County just could not get those breakaway plays. Cougar fans getting ruthless.
They're not locking fake Mark Henry down there.
And here's the kickoff. It's a line drive. Gavin Owens will field it, looking for some space. He's going to be grabbed by the legs and tackled down around the 25-yard line, and that's where Campbell County will take over. 5 minutes, 17 seconds to go in the ball game. 27-7 your score. Campbell County trailing the Dragons from Clinton.
Don't even. All right, we've got some guesses coming in. They are not correct, but definitely got some good guesses coming in. It was not C.J. Allen, it was not Chris Johnson, and it was not whoever Zach is with a question mark behind his name. But this Cougar player in 2015 had 45 rushing attempts against the Dragons, a then record.
Keegan Cowan on the carry. He'll pick up about a yard. It'll be 2nd down and 9. 5 minutes to go in the ball game.
Think Cougars of 2015. Cougars of 2015. 45 carries and a victory over Clinton. Really need a first, either a last name or a first and last name on this one. But it was not Ethan. Ethan didn't have 45 attempts in his career.
Gavin Owens on the carry. He'll pick up about another 3 yards. It'll be 3rd down.
Lots of good guesses. None of them are correct. It was not Paul Cordell. It was not Zach Rutherford. It was not C.J. Allen. It was not Ethan, I assume, Jeffers, and it was definitely not Chris Johnson. Michael Queener, you are correct. It is Josh Lay. Michael Queener, if you will contact the Times, we will get you your prize.
3 minutes, 50 seconds to go in the ball game. 27-7 is your score. 3rd down and 8 to go for the Cougars. Man in motion. It's Gavin Owens. They're going to pitch it out to Timmy Gibson, who's gobbled up in the backfield and slung down. It'll be 4th down.
The clock is ticking. We're at 3:24. The Cougars step to the sideline. I assume we're either going to take a timeout or a delay of game here.
Not sure why you'd want to take a delay of game.
I don't question things anymore. It doesn't make sense. But they may let the clock run down to 1 and take the timeout. Yeah.
Timeout, Campbell County. That's their final timeout.
Timeout, 2:48 remain. I guess we'll take one with them, fans.
Once again, the concession stand is
Alrighty, fans, we're back. Let's talk about the folks that make this possible. Paid advertisement, Scotty Kitts for Mayor of La Follette. Alco Builders and Realty. Cumberland Gap Medical. Our good friends at Hollingsworth. Lindsay's Paint and Carpet. All great sponsors of the Times. And we thank you, the fans.
The snap is going to go low, and the punter's just going to kick it out of the back of the end zone.
And that's that safety.
And take a safety. Wow.
Now we got to kick it to him.
It is a safety. Campbell County. Dragons pick up 2 points.
29-7 now your score with 2 minutes and 41 seconds to go. Pat, I think this one goes all the way back to that score that number 7 on Clinton had on the crossing route there in the end zone. I knew it was coming. You knew it was coming. They had run the ball every play of the series, and you had to know that they were going to go over the top and try to punch one in. It was 4th down. Campbell County gets a stop there. We got a different ball game.
So that was just a backbreaker.
You just felt the energy sucked out of this stadium, and it's been nothing but mistake after mistake.
Actually, Josh, you felt the energy suck out of this side of the stadium to the other side.
Yeah.
And listen, good on those fans. You know, be happy for a win. I actually have a lot of friends, a lot of people I went to high school with that just moved down here after high school that are sitting in those stands. So, again, good on them. But I hate to see it. We're actually going to kick it off a tee rather than punting it, which is unusual after a safety. You have your choice on the free kick.
There's the kick. It is up, down to the 35-yard line where it's going to be fielded. He's going to take it to the outside, and they're going to attempt a reverse. They've got
And there's a marker.
wide open space. He's got some blocks, and he's going to trot out of bounds at the 20-yard line. But as Pat said, we do have a marker, illegal block.
All for naught.
Against Clinton. He tried to call it on Campbell County, but he changed his mind, called it on Clinton.
Well, I see fake Mark
And it'll
Henry
be a
running
spot
up with the
foul.
ball.
They'll be backed up from right there.
And honestly, they can't necessarily take a knee here, but actually,
they're going to run the ball 4 times. And
if you're smart, you run the ball, run the ball. Again, Times fans, thank you for tuning in tonight. Thank you for continuing to follow Cougar Sports right here on the Volunteer Times Facebook page. Always makes me happy to know that you all are listening to us.
So the backups are in for the Dragons. There's the run play. He's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and driven back to the 25-yard line. It'll be a tackle for loss of about 2 yards.
Big number 67. He is not on my roster. I'm going to demand an updated roster next
For
week.
those asking in the chat, all you got to do is message the Volunteer Times on Facebook Messenger.
Correct.
That's how you collect your prize. Hand off around the end. Running back's looking for some room. He's going to be just steer-dogged into the turf down around the 30-yard line. That'll be a no gain there, and it's 3rd down. 1 minute, 37 seconds to go in the ballgame. 29-7 is your score. Campbell County trailing the Dragons.
If you want a trivia question, message the Times on Facebook to claim your prize.
Third down and 12 now for the Dragons. 1 minute, 11 seconds to go. Second string quarterback is in. There's the snap. Quarterback's back. He's looking. He goes over the middle, nearly intercepted by 23. It'll be 4th down. 40 seconds on the play clock, 57.8 on the game clock. So it looks like the Dragons are going to have to punt it away here.
But at this point, that means nothing, as even if we run it back, the deficit is just too big.
There's the kick. And Sexton's going to just let it go. It will be down at the 26-yard line with 48 seconds to go in the ballgame.
Literally nothing you can do here. The Dragons pick up the victory despite an outstanding effort by the Cougar defense. Again, that score does not reflect the defensive play by the Cougars tonight. This is likely the final play of this game.
Lindsay under center. There's the snap. Handoff's going to be to Austin Jordan. Jordan's going to get driven into the turf after about a 2-yard pickup.
There is less time on the clock than the play clock. I can't imagine we're going to risk injury and snap a play here.
He's going to run in one more play.
Well, why are we lining up for a play, guys?
You'll see one
Take a
more
knee.
play here, and that'll be the ball
Take a
game,
knee.
folks.
Don't get somebody hurt.
Brought down after about a 4-yard pickup, and that'll be the ball game. Once again, folks, thank you to all of our sponsors, Alco Builders and Realty, Lindsay's Paint and Carpet,
Campbell and Gap Medical
for Scotty Kitts, Mayor for the Father,
Hollingsworth.
Yeah, thank you to all of our sponsors. Without them, we wouldn't be able to bring you Campbell County High School football. Your final score tonight, 29-7. Campbell County falling short against the Dragons from